Jason Bateman is Teen Wolf 2. Todd Howard is a regular guy.
Hi.
Bye.
With a couple of problems.
You just hit me with a dead frog.
Jerk.
Just like his cousin Scott.
Feeling a little furry in there, buddy?
The good news is he's going to college.
This fine young man carries our hopes and dreams into the ring.
The bad news is he's going through a few... Sometimes the answer to all your problems is staring you right in the face.
He's a ride.
Teen Wolf 2.
Strange boy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 25 of the Video Rangers podcast. I'm Mike Spinaco. Sitting beside me is Chris Dietz. Say hello, Chris.
Hello, everyone, and it is the Video Rangers podcast, episode number 25.
25 weeks of entertainment value.
Free.
For the whole family.
Free entertainment. No, it's not for the whole family.
Oh,
We curse
sure
a lot too much.
I know.
A lot of people don't like that.
No, they don't. I've seen it on forums.
I thought people wanted people to curse.
Yep.
I want my movies to have curse
Yeah.
words in it, on television.
Adam Sandler hasn't been the same since he stopped saying fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
paychecks will do that to you. $20 million.
If you want to give me $20 million, I'll stop saying fuck.
I'll stop saying lots of stuff.
Yeah. So what are we watching today?
The movie of the week is a movie I've never seen before. Teen Wolf 2. Oh, wait. I did see it. It was called Teen Wolf.
Yeah. This is like Teen Wolf, not as good.
You know what is funny? I was thinking of that. There's a Saturday Night Live joke with David Spade when he did the Hollywood Minute, and he'd go, Casino, saw it when it was called Goodfellas. Yeah. I can say the same thing about this fucking piece of shit. Except it's not as good as Casino and Goodfellas comparatively. Yeah. This was way worse.
Yeah, Casino's still decent fucking
Casino's still a very good movie. It's very similar to Goodfellas, but it is different. It's not as comparable.
Yeah. I mean, they're in Vegas.
This is crap, and it's like the same fucking movie.
Yes.
But it does everything. It's weak. It does everything poorly.
So that's how we feel about the movie. If you want to continue to listen.
We're giving it up. Yeah. We're giving up what we feel
already.
About the movie. I'm sorry.
Already.
I was mad.
Yeah, you have every right to be.
I was mad watching this. I wanted to watch this as a kid. Oh, yeah. I love Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf 2.
I know.
Never got around to
Honestly,
it. Good thing.
What's funny is like when I texted you and said, what do you want to do? And you threw this one out there. I was like, what?
I just wanted to see it.
But the thing was, I was like, I figured
time.
You've seen it, so you wouldn't want to watch this. And then I was like, oh, I'm bringing it over there. I was certainly going to watch this piece of shit. Oh, God. Funny thing, it was when I was a kid, though, I did like this movie.
Oh, you like everything when you're a kid.
You know?
I used to.
I thought I was fine with it. And it's still, listen, it's definitely not the worst thing ever. It's just very not good.
Very not good.
It's very not good.
From the English major.
Yeah, from the English major. I mean, it was number 93 at the box office for 1987.
Top grossing box office. We went through a list previously. We had to go through it because it's interesting.
Yeah.
A little later.
It's got a rating of PG. It's got a 95-minute runtime. Budget of $3 million and did $7.8 million at the total gross. So very interesting tagline for the movie.
What's the tagline?
You want to hear the tagline? Okay. High school was easy, but college is a whole different animal.
It's the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
Guess what? Everything's the same.
Yep.
Tagline means nothing. It's a lie. They're lying.
Yeah. The director also wrote Universal Soldier.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Credentials. But stars Jason Bateman.
There wasn't a guy at the end with their dick out.
No.
Like the first Teen Wolf. I was disappointed. I want male nudity.
Yeah, in my Teen Wolf films. John Astin is in this movie.
And he has a pinstripe suit.
Yep.
Not as pinstripey as his Gomez Adams suit,
yeah.
But that's 2 John Astin movies done. And the first scene he's in, he's got the pinstripe suit on a little bit.
He's great, man.
Revenge of the Killer Schmiels was like the suit. It was like the exact suit.
Yeah.
But he had a pinstripe suit on. I like to pay homage to John Astin here, which is cool.
I like John Astin.
I do
and
like
he's
him.
good in this. He's fine in this.
No, he's fine. He does his job. I really do like John Astin a lot.
Even Jason Bateman isn't necessarily bad. It's just that I don't
Coming
think
off the Hogan family.
Yeah. That had like 2 other names apparently. What the fuck?
Yeah, it
was
was called Valerie.
Like Valerie's Closet or
Valerie's family?
I don't know.
Or just Valerie?
Valerie.
I couldn't find it on
many small
IMDb,
children.
and then I figured out that it was called Valerie for some reason. I don't remember that.
But so we got 2 returning characters from this one.
From the original.
The uncle, I'm sorry, Scott's father.
It's his uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle Harold.
And Chubbs. The only 2 people that are returning.
Styles is returning, but it's not the original
3
character.
characters.
It's not the original character. Actor, excuse me.
Yeah. But the plot of this, so the plot of this one is, because if you haven't guessed by now, Michael J. Fox is not in this movie. Though I'm assuming many people have seen this. Todd Howard is a struggling teenager. Nothing seems to be going well for him until he turns into a wolf.
That's not true. He just got into college.
On a full athletic ride.
Athletic scholarship.
And he plays the fucking clarinet.
And he was already a good science student.
Yeah.
According to his professor who looked into his past.
So he would have got into college.
But he just got a free ride because I'm guessing the coach, and that's the other, the coach is the original coach, the character, but it's not the same actor is in it too. I guess he convinces the dean to let this kid in because he might turn into the wolf.
Yeah, because he's related to Scott from the first
win
movie.
the boxing championship and make the school proud.
Yeah, because boxing is this school's last hope at D1
Lord.
dominance.
Apparently. I mean, he
apparently.
could play any sport.
Yeah,
if you're the wolf,
it could have been anything. Why
if you
boxing?
know he could turn into the wolf, it could be any sport.
Let's pick like the sport on let's pick one of the sports on campus that's making the school absolutely no money. What's next? Badminton? I mean, for the love of Christ.
So should we start the movie then?
Yeah, let's fucking get this show on the road.
So it starts out with the coach who was way better in the first one.
Yeah.
He had many memorable lines.
Yeah.
He just was a great, hilarious side character in the movie. In this one, he's kind of like, at least in the beginning, he's just like this, I don't know, like not weaselly, but he's just like
very kind of like
he doesn't care to be there.
Yeah.
Like he's afraid. The dean's got the dog sitting next to him. He's being talked down to, and he's just like, like afraid, like,
I promised the alumni I'd give them a winning boxing team, and all you've given me is this Todd Howard. The only thing he ever did on an athletic field was to play in the school band. Clarinet, looks like.
Can I make a sudden move? Oh, yeah, that's the kid. I know him. His cousin Scott played basketball for me down at Beacontown High. And what?
And what?
Well, I don't think Scott knew the first thing about playing the clarinet.
Yeah, and he's telling him who's this fucking kid that has no athletic background?
And the picture of him in the band
Yeah.
from high school on his profile, or like,
yeah,
what?
he played the clarinet. They make a big deal about this fucking guy playing the clarinet, man.
This movie sucks.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Teen Wolf instead. This is so much better. It's just so disappointing, like when you see the character, and I don't even care if they do the same joke, but they don't. He does the certain lines, they try to almost imitate, and then they don't. Like there's
No, this is like a bad imitation of the first movie. That's
it
basically
really is, because they go through some of the same.
Oh, it's the same setup.
Script. Almost,
give or take, but there's really no character development. These characters switch in and out of their personalities.
There's a part where he's telling Scott, "I had a kid come to me, and his mother's sick, and she got a something in her back, like a stick in her back."
Yeah.
And and what happened to him? I cut him. He was a third stringer. I didn't need him. It was a really funny line in the first movie, and he's doing the same kind of line, and the joke just trails off. and goes nowhere,
Yeah.
and there's no that punchline at the end isn't there, and it's like, wait, what?
I had this kid once, he had an athletic scholarship just like you, a gifted athlete. But he had this crazy dream about wanting to become a chiropractor. But he had to work all night as a short order cook at this diner because he was supporting his sister, and she had 3 kids. And wait, his name was Philip. No, wait, what's his name? Okay, no, but that sort of does. Oh, anyway, his name was George, and her 3 kids were really nice, but one of them had 2 thumbs on his right hand.
So, did he become a chiropractor?
Not with 2 thumbs on his right hand. He didn't.
You were imitating that line, you could tell, and it just went nowhere.
Yeah.
It just tailed off.
Yeah, it's
I cut him. I didn't even need him. It was thirsty. He had this, like, like this sad story, like this kid was gonna overcome, and he's like, I didn't need him. I cut him.
Yeah.
It's funny, like what? And this is why this is the little details they fucked up.
Yeah.
They could have just done the same jokes, a couple of the same jokes over. Honestly, me and Mike came up with that they should have. He already was the wolf because it's basically the same. He finds out he's the wolf, and he doesn't want to be. He's scared. He doesn't. He's ashamed of that side of his family.
Yeah.
And then when he comes to wolf, it's like, oh, Samba. He's like fucking The Mask, like with Jim Carrey. That's what he's like immediately. That's what it becomes, and it's annoying.
The character development in this movie was very quickly.
So
there's no build up.
We jumped ahead.
Yeah,
but I had to because we're probably not going to get into those lines. But so it jumps to his uncle Harold, who's Scott's dad from the first one, driving him to college. What's his name in this movie? Jason Bateman. Todd.
No,
Todd.
He just
his name's
calls
Todd.
him Mr. Howard. Doesn't
No, but
he
his
all
name's Todd.
Oh, yeah. Jason
Todd.
Bateman is Todd,
Yeah.
but the uncle is always like Mr. Howard or Uncle Howard or whatever, depending on
That's
which
what we
movie.
get. His parents are missing in action.
Yeah, but they're not werewolves, so he thinks this is going to skip a generation.
It skipped his side of the family or whatever.
Or his parents.
Which is odd because then it's his brother or his sister.
No, he said it just skips a generation sometimes.
Yeah, but his parents aren't werewolves either. So that's his brother. That's his uncle's brother or sister.
Well, I think he was saying that sometimes not everybody gets it. So maybe it's his sister, but she didn't have the gene, or I don't know.
No, fair enough.
I think we're just looking too deep in this because
we're diving deep into Teen Wolf 2 here.
Yeah.
Hold on to something.
Yeah. Sit your kid down. Open his
So
ears.
yeah, they're driving to college. Blah blah blah. They're giving this, doing this setup.
Blah blah blah.
They're doing this setup.
You're
skip
a
the
nervous
generation.
kid,
Skip
fucking,
this.
yeah.
He's kind of like Scott to a degree.
Yeah, he's very nervous.
They're about to pull into a spot. Someone zips in with their IROC Z, Italian retard out cruising.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna meet.
hey, that's our spot. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's the rival, and that's the hot girl that he's gonna want to get with later. Immediately.
Yeah.
Skip
very
to.
quickly. Let's just get it out of the
They
way.
got that real quick.
Yeah.
Skip to. He opens the door to his dorm room, and Styles is in there, and it's not like Styles at all. He's like, "Hi, how you doing, Mr. Howard?" And I was expecting him to be like 10 guys in there, and they're playing beer pong, and he's already the life of the party already. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I was expecting. He's always like, it's something else, and I was disappointed. Like, they should have rewrote this.
Well, it's really on how he's playing it. I don't even think it's.
He's got a fucking hockey mullet. The guy, it's a different guy playing Styles.
His room's a
and he
mess.
Stinks.
The
room's a mess, and they just moved in.
Yeah. But
Fine.
you basically find out that Styles is the one that got him to come here, or wanted him to come there, got him in his room, switched his schedule around.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And then
other people can't just switch their schedules around.
Yeah. So fucking Todd has to go down to the old registrar's office to go get his glasses switched. And you get a reenactment of like, the cool part about the first movie is he's buying beer. This movie, he's changing his glasses.
It's a mean old man who's like, you damn kids. He's like, the old man yelling at him. He starts yelling at him.
Yeah, he wants his ID.
The original Teen Wolf, he's yelling at him. And he's like, give me a keg of beer. And he's got the whole fucking red eyes and bang, take his shit, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, I'm changing my classes. I don't even, and his eyes go red. And she didn't even yell at him.
No.
She gave him a little bit of attitude.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, what do you want? Well? Come on, I haven't got all day.
I'd like to change some classes.
Have your professor sign this and bring it back here, but not to me.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
He went from being
And
the wolf to not being the wolf in a matter of what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, he's 18, 19 years old, so he's never been the wolf ever. And bang,
Yeah.
now he's going to be the wolf.
First day.
And it's because someone talked to him a little bit meanly.
No.
What? Come on, man. Yeah. I understand the emotion brings it out. That's what if you've watched the first movie, but he's never been angry before. Since now.
Yeah. Then he has to get this slip signed by some science teacher because he wants to be a veterinarian. And that's where we meet our fucking love interest and get some fucking terrible fucking back and forth.
Get some back and science words.
Yeah. But Bernadette, you don't know anything about science.
It's fucking awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
I like that jacket that Jason Bateman's wearing though. With the frills. The jean jacket with like the white frills, like a cowboy jacket.
Then we get fucking we get to actually see fucking Jason Bateman do some fucking boxing. And he's
in the band.
Yeah, plays a clarinet.
He probably doesn't even know how to throw a punch.
He's going up against Chubbs, who returns from the first movie.
And who doesn't like Chubbs?
I mean, you fucking the dean hates this kid.
He's like, it's like drafting the upside rookie, you know? Mm-hmm. Like they like drafted this rookie who has an upside, but you don't know if you're gonna get it or not. You know if you're gonna come to fruition. There's a chance that he might be the wolf, but they don't know.
Yeah,
he's just a relative of Scott's.
Yeah. He goes to that fucking dance recital with with the nerdy chick.
Yeah,
and then fucking Gomez walks over to him and just tells him has these two girls dance with him that he's interested in, and that's when he has like that change scene with his nails and everything, and she called me a dog.
What are you so upset about? Upset? Styles? Me? Upset? I just had a beard all over my body. Yeah? Okay? I had fingernails the size of French fries. So? Teeth from here to Texas. And she called me a dog. A dog, Styles. Okay. I might be able to cut your deal. If they'll let you keep the scholarship, you promise to be the school mascot. Yeah? This is just the tip of the iceberg, buddy. The whole school will be talking about you. All you gotta do is be the wolf, Todd. I'll take care of the rest. Wonderful. Wonderful. She called me a dog.
Yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous. Him and Styles are going back and forth about it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, for some reason, Chubbs is playing the tuba at the event.
Yeah, why is he playing the tuba?
And Styles is a waiter there at the school event. Okay,
it's like an episode of fucking Saved by the Bell of college years.
We just gotta fit our characters that that the audience knows into the scene.
Also disappointing, we're how many minutes in? I see no boobs. There's nothing.
This is rated PG, Mike.
I know, but there's nothing to save it. Boobs save everything.
Boobs save everything.
Everything.
Give you something to look forward to at least.
Yeah.
We're like halfway through the movie.
I don't care.
Yeah, so he gets shit for being, and honestly, he looks more like a dog than a werewolf.
Yeah. Although he still looks the same, I guess.
It's similar. It's similar. But when she's like, she called me a dog. Yeah, you kind of look like a fucking dog, man. I want to kind of, pet you on the head and say, good boy.
Yeah. The dean hates this kid. But I love the way he fucking, when he first walks up to him and he starts fucking giving him some real shit, and the way John Astin delivers the fucking lines.
I don't like practical jokes. I am not a funny man. Frankly, I fail to see the humor dressing up in a dog costume and trying to frighten our alumni. Don't give me any of that back talk. If you're trying to push me, you have no idea who you're dealing with.
What a douche.
But immediately after, so
Now he's gonna have his first fight.
Everyone seems to know his secret after he turns into.
Well, now he's a dog.
Turns into a werewolf at the dance, and so he's getting shit. He's in class and they pass down like fleas in a little container. Well, because he was a dog, so it's make fun of this guy.
Yeah,
shit.
That's when he's scratching on his nuts.
So he runs out of class,
and that's when the dean runs into him and gives him the fucking hard time.
And so eventually it's the big fight,
the big first fight.
That's
gonna save the school.
Well, it's the first fight of the year, I guess. And I don't know, how does college boxing
day.
go? Do you fight every week?
I don't know. This made it seem like it was a baseball season. You were fighting every other day.
Well, let's just say it's once a week, even once a month. That's a lot to be boxing.
Yeah, but he's not fighting like once a month. He's fighting
concussions.
like 5 times a night. Because when Chubbs gets in that fight and he pulls the fucking Street Fighter moves.
Yeah, and that was fun.
Yeah. Chubb's boxing match.
Chubb's
is
like
good.
throwing the guys against the ropes and then
yeah.
Just giving them like the big arm punches.
Yeah, and that's where you meet the villain again, the guy that's going to be like the toughest boxer.
He fought someone else. And
kind of like the guy from the first movie from the play for the Dragons.
Yeah, he gets getting his ass kicked. He gets knocked down and then he turns into the wolf and springs up. And instead of everyone screaming and running from the fucking stands, that this has happened, everyone's like cool with it. Hey, you want to continue the fight? Is what the ref says to the coach. We had a funny, we thought, he turned into a black fighter.
No, because in the first movie, it's obvious he turns into a black basketball player.
He turned into Muggsy Bogues, really.
And in this movie, it's obviously he's fucking dancing around like Apollo Creed.
He just turned to Russell Westbrook. So he just triple doubles all day, and now he just turned into fucking
if nobody else has picked up on this, I'd be very surprised.
He's a Hitman Hearns now. Yeah. That's what it seemed like. I know he's a wolf. He's the wolf, but that's what it seemed like. He just turned into a black athlete.
Yeah. Well, what's going on here?
He's not really that great, but he's pretty good.
Yeah.
He should be punching people's heads off. He's a wolf.
But then, all right, so in this movie, again, the progression is going so fucking fast. He wins this first fight as the wolf, and all of a sudden people love him, and he's singing at a party.
Immediately after this, he wins the fight. It's like the Mask scene where he's singing in the fucking club.
You broke my heart, 'cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even walk me around. But now I'm back to let you know I could really shake 'em down.
He's doing the fucking samba. He's got girls background dancing girls.
Yeah,
a whole band. He fucking zip lines through the party, and he's just dancing the whole time. It's fucking ridiculous.
Because they all love him now. Because now
that
he can dance.
Like in Teen Wolf, what happens? He wins the game immediately. Everyone kind of freaks out for a second.
Yeah.
And the game continues after a minute. And what do? They go to party at the restaurant. And he fucking chugs a beer at the restaurant, the pizzeria,
and that starts it.
No big deal,
and that's when you get the montage where he's like
party where he's fucking
he's the MC of the party. He's fucking bringing the house.
He's
down.
got this fancy suit on, he got a zoot suit on, almost. He doesn't have a zoot suit on, but that's what it reminds me of. I'm reminding me of what it reminds me of. There's a Looney Tunes cartoon with a wolf in a zoot suit, and he's going crazy. That's what it reminded me of.
Oh,
the old Looney Tunes cartoon.
And he provided entertainment for the entire student
all
body.
of a sudden, he's pretty entertaining, man.
He was great dancer.
I might go see a wolf who could sing.
I would.
Or Dog Boy.
Dog Boy. It's Wolfman. As the movie goes on,
when the montages start.
By the way, this movie doesn't have one montage. It doesn't have two montages. It has three montages. Two of the fucking montages
two in a row
are back to back. It's insane.
The first montage is him training.
Well, the first montage is him like now he's on his win streak, and then
he's fighting and then he's training in between. But his win streak. Yeah, okay.
And then you get like the creating the. He's just getting more and more of a dick as he goes along.
Yeah, you can tell he's being a jerk. He's an arrogant jerk, and fair enough.
Yeah.
It breaks for about 3 or 4 seconds where the dean hands him car keys to a Corvette. And then back into montage.
Exactly. That's what
they're driving around. There's a guy on a bike and he's rubbing his tire. Like he's getting that close to him. He's just a jerk.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's him and Chubbs in the car, and Chubbs is loving life with his cigar and the Corvette. Kicks Chubbs out.
Yeah. Picks up the chicks.
Picks up 2 hot chicks, and more montage, and then he fucks both of them.
Yeah.
But we don't see that.
No, we don't see that, which is a damn shame. And
it would have saved the movie.
Yeah, would have made the movie.
If it just would have turned into a porno right there.
Oh yeah.
Furries would have loved this movie.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It would have been great.
Get in their costumes, watch the movie, have furry sex.
The furry community loves. The
furry community
loves Teen Wolf.
They love Teen Wolf.
Love it.
They're looking forward to Teen Wolf 3.
Oh god.
With Channing Tatum.
They should totally do that. So, fuck it. You could, as it goes, the montages go. You could see like that. His friends aren't really liking him anymore.
Just like in Teen Wolf.
Yeah, and he goes to class. The girl starts giving him shit, and she slaps him in the fucking face with a dead frog.
They don't like you. Only the wolf.
Look, just because everything's going great for me doesn't give you the right to go off and start judging it. You just hit me with a dead frog.
Jerk.
And a frog fight.
Yeah, and then a frog fight ensues.
They're throwing alive frogs, dead frogs. I'm not even sure anymore.
I was a little concerned.
They're just throwing frogs. Obviously, I don't think any frogs were hurt.
I hope
I don't
not.
know. I didn't really see the thing at the end.
Well, I saw that one frog like fucking hit the ground and it stopped moving, and I was a little worried. But
you know, it's something we skipped down. I just remember because how great of a soundtrack the first Teen Wolf had.
It had a better one than this.
It had a good, because when he plays basketball, it has a really good song that plays.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end, it has a really good song that plays.
What's in the first one? Was it the guy from Major League singing that song? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean? The guy with that voice.
I really like the soundtrack though in the first Teen Wolf. It's got pretty good songs, and this has 80s crap that has like one song.
No, this had like generic shit.
Generic, garbage. Nothing spectacular. Like a 50s song. A 50s pop song, right? Do you love? Is that the song? When he's doing his little samba dance, it has that song. I think that's the only song in the fucking movie.
Well, no, because then, so after because remember he tells the teacher that he doesn't want to fucking he doesn't even need biology anymore. Because now all of a sudden he doesn't want to be a veterinarian. He goes on that fucking date. The 2 girls he's playing the miniature golf.
Yeah, this is after he's fucked them.
The 2 girls apparently they run into the other fucking boxer, the guy that's the bully
that they were dating before him because they were in the car with him. Rock Z.
Yeah, and then he basically tells them like, "Oh, what are you doing with this guy?" And then they just leave him.
They leave the boring mini golf date that they're uninterested in for him because they happen to be playing mini golf too. I don't know why.
Yeah,
he was still the wolf. He's still the cool guy in a Corvette, but all of a sudden. He beat you at mini golf, so you want to go with him? I don't even know.
Maybe they were just like, I don't want to. I'm tired of sucking this hairy dick. I don't know, man.
I'm sure
that had something to do with it.
Yeah, but it goes back inside him when he's the wolf, like a dog.
I wonder what that looks like. He's got
you tap sugar on it, and it separates the 2 dogs.
It's oh my god,
makes their erection go away.
He's got the fucking the lipstick. She's stuck it on a lipstick.
Yeah, lipstick.
Lipstick. God. So he goes back to his dorm. Chubbs and Styles are still pissed off at him, and then we get that scene where he's just chilling on the fucking empty boxing thing in the empty gymnasium, the boxing ring in the empty gymnasium.
We're just like hanging out there, and
his uncle shows up and gives him the fucking boxing gloves. These were
him.
mine when I was a boxer, and I'm gonna give these to you, like been done in so many movies before.
This really is slapped together. Shit.
Copy, paste.
It's poorly done.
Yes. Yes.
Like they missed out on opportunities. They missed jokes.
Totally a fun movie when I was a small child, but my god,
it's bad.
Holy shit!
You can get the double feature though with Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2, which I recommend.
Oh yeah, you definitely get them both. So
Why not?
You know, if
Teen
you're bored.
Wolf is so good.
Yeah,
this is a fun fucking movie.
Yeah.
For like to have like a horror icon of the werewolf to be like in a comedy.
Yeah. And it's been it's a remake of that movie in like the black and white movie.
Yeah,
I think.
but it's a great little movie.
No,
the first Teen Wolf.
Second one, not so much.
No.
So after his heart-to-heart with his uncle, he manages to get back with that chick with some awful fucking loving language.
He loves her already.
Yeah, because he already loves her. He's been dating her the whole time.
The original girl. He had a little science
he grew up
talk
with that girl. They ran away together. Remember?
They've had no dates.
No.
He doesn't know her. They had a frog fight, and they had one exchange.
In the beginning of the movie, and that's it.
Really? That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And, he loves her.
Yeah, it makes no fucking
she
sense.
kind of looks like Tiffany, the old 80s music bitch from the malls, but she's not ugly, but it's like...
No, there's no...
You love her.
There's no real relationship foundation here. It's not like when he was with Boof and they ran away together, they couldn't cross the street.
I felt like they were friends since like 3rd grade.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Yeah. This is totally different. Then we get another fucking montage because he missed the
final exam in his science class.
Yeah, so now he's got 24 hours to learn an entire semester worth of fucking science.
Oh God, they got a pile of books.
Yeah,
and he's writing something and she's reading, and then flips to him reading and her writing something.
Yeah,
and then they have sex.
Yeah, because they haven't done that yet, and if we're gonna make this a real relationship,
no, it makes sense. But I mean,
so let's knock out the cram session and the sex scene all within the first 3 minutes.
Hard to be lucky in love. It gets in your eyes, it's making you cry. Don't know what to do, don't know what to do. You're looking for love, calling heaven above. Send me an angel, send me an angel, right now, right now.
Bravo. Whoever was like time management on this movie did an excellent job.
So that happens. He takes the test the next day. No one else is there, even though she said there was it's at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So he could have came at 9 in the morning. He couldn't, and he's got to fight at 3. He could have came any time. Whatever.
Well, she was busy.
Yeah, she had shit to do. What happens? She skims through the test.
Yeah, because
it looks like you did pretty good.
Yeah,
I see you got 2 A. You picked A and then B, and
Yeah.
So you did good. How the hell do you know he did good?
You were gonna pass him anyway.
How do you know that?
So then after that we go into he makes it to his fighting time, but he's made a decision that he's not going to fight as the Wolf. He's going to fight as Todd.
Just like Scott.
And the whole fucking locker room breaks out into a fight song.
Hamilton, thou art highest of them all. We, your loyal subjects, are listening for your call. Proud we of your emblem, of your colors green and white. So let's get in the ring, boys, and fight.
They do the Hamilton
fight song.
Yeah.
I've been to 5 fucking colleges.
Hamilton College.
I don't
fight
know
song.
any of the fight songs to any of the ones I went to.
Especially as a freshman, and who gives a shit?
Hamilton University fight song. Fucking Dean Wormser.
What's his name? I don't even know.
Oh, it's Dean Dunn, I think.
Dean Dunn.
Yeah. Which is John Astin from Addams Family.
It is.
Gives fucking Scott the fucking old speech like, you better not fucking fail me.
I hope you don't have any funny ideas about not fighting as the Wolf.
Oh no. Remember, our
I still run this school. I hold your scholarship.
Yeah, you gotta fight as a wolf and blah, blah, blah.
Better not get any funny ideas. I mean, he's just what a douche. He's giving Scott such a hard time, like, I'm going to pull your scholarship away or something. And then John Astin has a confrontation with his fucking science teacher.
Which we didn't really mention, he kind of has a rapport with her.
Yeah. I wonder why they have a rapport.
Oh, guess what? She's a werewolf too.
Yeah, her eyes also light up. There is no fucking Dana. There's only Zool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought of. Yeah, that's funny. Her eyes light up. Oh, is that a threat? Like, no, this is a threat.
Yeah. Except
werewolf
for
eyes.
In this movie, he doesn't pee his pants.
No.
And she's got a tail.
He just has a weird face.
Yeah. And she's got a tail.
And she's got a tail and she walks away.
So, all right.
Yada, yada,
now,
yada.
Everybody's come together. Everybody's fighting for themselves. Fucking.
Well, Chubbs wins his fight.
wins. He wins after, but Chubbs has been winning this whole time, basically.
Well, they only showed Chubb's fight and his fight, right?
Yeah,
I don't remember anyone else's fight.
Well, then the one guy that we thought, we got confused, he was really tan, and he got fucking beat up.
That was earlier.
Yeah.
We thought it was Jason Bateman. He was getting his ass kicked. He was really muscular and tan.
We weren't
was that stunt double? Oh, no, it was just another guy.
Yeah, totally another character.
It was after Chubb's fight.
We were fools. So then we just get fucking...
We get the end.
You get the end where obviously he's going to win.
He gets knocked down.
Well,
he gets his ass kicked the whole time. Then he gets knocked down. And
because he's up against the big bully, the
instead
Academy.
of turning into the wolf, he just gets the wolf eyes, and it's almost like, oh, he's the wolf, but he's not the wolf on the outside.
Yeah. Well,
I guess
the first movie. First movie is the same thing,
and he just beats the hell out of him.
Yeah,
but it almost like the guy's getting cocky because he's just sitting on the ropes, and then he just uppercuts him, and maybe he just fucked him up right there because he was cocky, and he just pounds him, and that was it. Maybe that's what should happen. Maybe it has nothing to do with the wolf.
Well,
maybe the guy's
the wolf. But it's just wow. It's really
what a disappointment from the first movie.
Yeah. I mean,
it's expected, but this is in the '80s. This is the time where the sequels really came in to be a big deal.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of sequels
where
before the
everything
80s.
had a sequel,
and they sucked. Well, I shouldn't say that. All the horror movies in the 30s and 20s had sequels.
Yeah, and
but
they're fun.
Other movies really didn't. Though.
No, not
only horror movie.
Yeah.
Only horror movies had the sequels.
No, the '80s really gives you a ton of sequels for like movies that you
and
wouldn't expect
to make money. Yeah.
Why would Teen Wolf ever get a sequel? You would think to yourself.
Yeah, and it's not even the guy who was in the fucking movie.
Yeah. Well, why would he want to do this? I'm sure the makeup was a pain in the ass. Yeah.
I'm sure they did all those scenes in the same couple days. So you had to put it on like.
I do think that it would have been a better idea to have him come to school. He's already
the wolf.
He's already cocky, and he just wants to get shit faced. I think
that
would have been.
And then he comes to some kind of I can't do this I can't be the wolf all the time. Some kind
I got to be me.
Yeah, in those sequences or something.
Now,
it may have made a more fun movie.
It would have been.
It could have been different instead of making the same fucking movie over again.
How about make the wolf carry a girl so I can see some wolf tits?
You want to see some wolf boobs?
Yep. I want to see a pair of wolf flippity floppies.
Flippy floppies.
Yeah.
Now you're really exciting the furries.
Yeah. Is that even a thing anymore?
Mike, are you a furry?
No.
Do you have a costume at home?
No,
you can tell me.
Not one that
and
anybody would ever find. Our 30 viewers. We probably just lost one.
30 listeners. Yeah, I'm sure one of them is a furry.
Yeah. But
highly possible.
So they fucking this fucking movie, man. We went through this list of like what were the top 100 grossing movies of the year. That was more fun than watching this movie.
It was entertaining.
There was a lot of surprises there, man. What was the number one movie for 1987?
Number one movie. I had no idea what I was going into when I looked this up.
Didn't see that one coming?
No, I didn't. And I saw this in the movie theater when I was a kid. Three Men and a Baby and this is top 100 1987 domestic grosses.
Yeah. Well, think about who's in that movie though.
You got three big stars.
Huge. I mean,
and you got a cute baby.
Yeah. You got Tom Selleck, you got fucking Steve Guttenberg and Ted Danson. I mean, what a cast.
Three Men and a Baby.
Yeah.
Number $167 million.
Yeah. This finished 93.
93 out of it was in the 100.
What were the 92 movies that came in front of it?
So
there
you
were
got
some shockers.
You got number 1 is Three Men and a Baby. Okay, so you got Fatal Attraction. Okay, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Good Morning Vietnam, Moonstruck, The Untouchables, Secret of My Success. That's what Michael J. Fox was doing.
Better choice.
Love
that movie.
Stakeout, Lethal Weapon. I thought Lethal Weapon would have done better.
That's still pretty good.
It's almost like but those.
But it's rated R.
Those
Just
action buddy comedies. I guess they made money, but
I bet you did better on Reynolds.
They make $100 million now. I guess they didn't know. I didn't know they'd make $100 million then. You know, like Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2 and 3. They made. I bet they made $100 million.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Rush Hour.
So number 10 is The Witches of Eastwick.
Oh, obviously.
Dirty Dancing.
Of course.
Here's a surprise. Predator. Again, I thought that would have done. I thought that would have been
phenomenal movie.
Top 10. I mean, number 12, fine. $59 million in 1987. I'm sure it's a lot of money than it is today. It's still a lot of money today, but
doesn't have Steve Guttenberg.
Movie wise, that's not that'd be shit if you made only $59 million.
Yeah, but it made money on rentals. How many people rented Predator?
Exactly.
Predator was never available.
Movies made a ton of rentals.
When we would go to Video Ranger.
Number 13, Throw Mama from the Train.
Of course.
Dragnet.
Crystal.
I didn't know Dragnet did this well.
That is a bit of a surprise.
I thought it bombed.
Well, it's got Aykroyd.
I just assumed it bombed. It made $10 million at opening. It made $57 million gross. La Bamba, which was a huge movie. I thought that did better.
One of the most depressing movies.
I think these are good numbers though. I just think I'm thinking of like today. These numbers I guess aren't good.
Well, I guess when you look at these movies, they are big movies.
That is, it made
$54
million. I just think that's shit. That's shit today.
Yeah,
that's not a lot.
Well, movies cost
$100 million these days.
Maybe they were making movies for $20 million.
Anyway, so I mean, La Bamba was number 15.
That's pretty good.
No, but
15, yeah.
I got to get out of this way of thinking because it's 1987. So you got RoboCop next. Outrageous Fortune. I don't know what that is. Broadcast News. I've heard of. Living Daylights is a Bond movie. Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah.
Made $50 million gross. He must have made a fortune.
I hope so.
Made a fortune. Next, I met Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Of course.
It's a good one.
Great movie.
It's a good one. Snow White re-release and the Seven Dwarfs.
Sure that did
Full Metal
well.
Jacket. Number 23. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream Warriors.
I bet you that Full Metal Jacket did better, but halfway through the movie, people wanted their money back.
Out. You know what? Full Metal Jacket gets a lot of shit because the first part is really good.
It's really good, man.
The second part isn't that bad.
No, it's not.
The
but
first
that
part
first
is just so good.
It's so good.
It is.
I bet you
I gotta
could
give
suck
him
a
that. It
golf
is.
ball through a garden hose.
He steals the fucking show.
Oh, he's great, man. Should have won an Academy Award. Just like the guy from Weekend at Bernie's. He plays a dead guy the whole movie.
He does a good job.
He does a great job.
Number 25 is The Last Emperor.
Okay.
Wall Street. And this is a surprise.
I actually would have thought Wall Street did better.
I thought it would have done better too. I guess this is the reason this movie got a sequel. Mannequin. Number 27.
Phenomenal movie. We're going to watch Mannequin because Chris hates it.
Yeah.
But we're going to make him watch
We
Mannequin
almost did
too.
Mannequin this week, actually. I've never even seen the whole Mannequin all the way through, but I hate it. It's one of those, like, I just hate that.
But it's got fucking, what's his name from Police Academy in it?
The girl from Sex and the City.
Yeah, she's in it, but fucking the other guy, Captain Harris.
Oh, he's in it too?
Move it, move it, move it. He plays a security guard. He's got a bulldog named Rambo.
Oh, Lord. Roxanne, which had Steve Martin in it.
The fucking nose.
Blind Date with Bruce Willis.
Don't like that one.
And Running Man.
Running Man.
Number 30. But that's good. That's why it did really good.
So he had Running Man and Predator all in the same year?
$38 million is,
that's pretty impressive. So he did $100 million at the box office for the year.
He did $59 million for Predator. I mean, this is gross.
Mm-hmm.
And Running Man did 38.
Oh,
so almost $100 million.
All right, what do we got next?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
That's a favorite.
No, we got a story about Spaceballs coming up after we announce another movie that came out that year. What else we got?
Summer School.
Summer School, which is a damn fine film.
It's a good movie, too. No Way Out.
Okay.
I remember. Like Father, Like Son.
Great movie.
Adventures in Babysitting.
Wonderful film.
You had Cinderella reissue.
Okay.
Batteries Not Included. It's a good one.
Another one I thought did a lot
It's
better.
a fun movie. I liked that one as a kid. The Lost Boys.
Oh,
Who doesn't like The Lost Boys?
breaks my heart.
Breaks his heart.
Breaks my heart.
It did well. That's not bad.
I know.
When I see it at 35, I thought it would done. It's just not a top 10 movie.
It's number one in your hearts.
Can't Buy Me Love.
Great movie.
Nuts.
Okay.
And now I think I remember that movie better. Nuts. And then I think I got Princess Bride after that.
Which another one.
Another favorite.
I figured top 10 for
That's
the year.
a favorite. Revenge of the Nerds 2.
Great movie.
Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, the best movie ever. Christ. There's not so many Sasquatch movies.
The makeup's good in that.
Oh, it
looks great.
Jonathan Lithgow.
Who doesn't love Jonathan Lithgow?
Lifts me right up. Up to the gal.
Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol.
Oh, which is my favorite Police Academy movie outside of the first one.
It opened with $8 million.
It should have.
Which I'm sure is pretty good. Overboard. Who doesn't love Overboard?
Wow, so Captain Harris was in a couple movies that year, and so was Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah.
That's his last Police Academy movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, he was in the number one movie of the year, 1987.
Nice.
That's why they made...
No wonder he did fucking Citizens on Patrol. Citizens, I'll see you the fuck out of here.
Did that one first. Baby Boom, never heard of it. Inner Space, that's a good one.
Okay, so
Who doesn't like Inner Space?
You want to tell that story?
A friend of ours, when he was a kid, his uncles were going to take him to a movie, him and his brother, and they were going to go see Spaceballs. They saw Inner Space.
But
they meant to see Spaceballs. It was pretty funny.
It could be worse.
No,
you
nailed it somehow.
Yeah,
they're both good movies, but I thought it was funny.
Oh, it's great.
Next is Tin Men. Never heard of it. Black Widow. Never heard of it. Ernest Goes to Camp.
Great movie.
Raising Arizona. The cult hit.
Good one.
Benji the Hunted.
Okay.
That's a dog, right?
I think so.
The Disney dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Empire of the Sun.
Okay.
Jaws 4: The Revenge.
Yeah. That one should be at the bottom.
I thought Jaws was done by 87.
No, he had to come back for the rest of the family. They keep killing him.
They keep killing him. Hello Again. Don't know. Critical Condition. Don't know. The Principal.
Oh.
Who doesn't love The Principal?
I like The Principal a lot.
It's a principal, man.
He's a principal, man.
You got the Suspect.
Okay.
I don't know. The Believers.
Okay.
Don't know. Some Kind of Wonderful.
Ugh.
Heard of. Project X. Have you heard of that one?
All right. So which one? Some Kind of Wonderful or Project
X?
Okay. So Project X is the one with Matthew Broderick and the monkey.
Yeah.
I
remember that one now. The Big Easy.
Okay.
The Aristocrats reissue. Have you seen The Aristocrats when they tell a joke with all the comedians? It came out in probably the early 2000s.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I do remember
Or is
that.
this the Disney movie, The Aristocrats?
That's what they're talking about.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember
the cats, right?
With the
cats?
Cats and mice, probably.
I think so.
All right. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Who doesn't love Born in East LA?
No. That's pretty low on the list. It's not Shrimp on the Barbie.
It's a piece of shit, probably. Everyone's favorite, Masters of the Universe.
Oh, the key.
Angel Heart. I don't know. Burglar.
Whoopi Goldberg.
We're at 67 here. And my favorite movie, Over the Top.
Oh, well, you were in it.
I was in it. It was my favorite movie.
Man, you were whiny in that movie, man. Okay.
I drove a truck.
You did drive a truck at a young age. Criminal.
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
The Quest for Awfulness.
I hate Superman movies.
Really? Not even the first one? I like.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the second one? You don't like the second one?
I like the second one with General Zod.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't like the 80s Superman movies though.
The fourth one's really bad. The third one I need to revisit just because Richard Pryor's in it.
I don't. They are bad.
The fourth one's really bad.
The fourth one's worse.
Yeah.
Flowers in the Attic.
Okay.
Depressing. Radio Days. Sounds familiar. You got Hellraiser at 72. Ishtar, which I think was Oscar nominated. I'm not sure. Prince of Darkness. That's a pretty good one. Creepshow 2. Hamburger Hill. The Gate.
Gate's good.
Gate's a good one. The Pickup Artist.
No.
Never heard of it.
It's all right.
Back to the Beach. with was it Annette?
Yep. Ned Butticello and fucking Frankie Avalon.
Yeah. The
Say her
bedroom, the bedroom window, the fourth protocol, less than zero, extreme prejudice, light of day, disorderlies.
Disorderlies is fucking top 20.
At
Easily.
86, top 20, number 86.
Fucking fat boys are in it.
Someone to watch over me, hope and glory, made to order.
Ali Sheedy.
The hidden, from the hip. My life as a dog, whatever. And at number 93, Teen Wolf 2.
How
7.8 million, and it opened
93.
at 2.7. So everyone saw it and thought it was a piece of shit.
That's basically what happened. People ran to the box
That's a lot
office
of
to see
money.
it and told all
2.7.
their friends not to see it.
Yep. Look at this. I only My Life as a Dog is over Teen Wolf 2. It made 8.3, but it opened at 11,000 box office.
Oh god.
How is that possible?
Picked up steam.
How did it make 11,000 box office?
Word of mouth.
And make 8.3 million?
I'm telling you, there was a buzz. It was
We're missing
talk.
information there. There's something wrong with that one.
Everybody told everybody at the Monday at work.
So we'll finish out the list. House 2, Wanted Dead or Alive.
Okay.
Those are two different movies. Ironweed.
Wait. Okay, never mind.
Okay, I said House 2, Wanted Dead or Alive. It kind of sounds like the same. Like it's one
I thought there was
line.
like a movie called Wanted and then a movie called Dead or Alive.
Or
So
was that 3?
Must be westerns.
Who's that girl?
Who's that girl?
Yeah, hiding out.
Okay.
Death Wish 4, The Crackdown.
Oh, Death Wish 4.
I just noticed Death Wish 4.
I'm sorry.
I
Death
didn't know it was
Wish
The
3
Crackdown.
is the finest of all of them.
And number 100, The Chipmunk Adventure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which should have done better, I would think. Soundtrack probably sold millions.
It made money.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. It made 6.8. I doubt.
But animated
its
movies cost
budget
a lot,
was-
don't they?
Maybe.
You gotta hire a bunch of guys to draw shit.
Yeah, but they pay like people in Korea to do that.
Oh, okay. I've seen.
I don't know.
Disney
Maybe
movies.
it didn't make
They
money. I
pay
have no
people
idea.
in Korea.
Probably not much.
Oh,
They draw
God.
pictures. So we're gonna take a small break here.
Oh God.
We don't
All
have
right.
we don't have a signal though. We're just gonna
Oh.
say we're gonna take a break.
Okay. And we're back from break. I got nothing good this week. Absolutely nothing. You know what we forgot to mention? Fucking Bubba Beauregard is in this movie.
Yes, from Private Lessons.
Private School.
Private School.
Private
Lessons.
School.
Private School.
Michael
Bubba
Zorn.
Beauregard.
He had like barely any lines. I find it really hard to believe he couldn't really find anything else after Private School, but
I liked him in that.
yeah, he was fine.
That's not how it works. It's people in Hollywood, if they like you,
Yeah, I guess. But I like
then
him.
your movie did well. Your movie
Yeah.
has to do well, and people have to like you.
Yeah, that's true.
This is why everyone becomes Scientologists. It gets your work.
Yeah. So, in other news, Nintendo has decided to discontinue manufacturing the NES Classic, breaking the hearts of millions and millions of people.
This doesn't make any sense.
No.
There's lots of people who don't have this, including me and Mike, who would buy it.
I was going to buy multiple.
I just wanted, I wanted to give one as a gift.
Yeah, I wanted one for a gift and one for myself.
Fortunately for both of us, we do have retro pies.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the original
But
cartridges.
I wanted to be able to give this gift as like so my nephew could have the experience. So it's a Nintendo. He gets the same controller, the look. He gets to play the old games, have the frustration of playing those games, but
you won't
the
have the
joy at the
frustration
same
because
time.
you can save.
Yeah, but there's still frustration because
Yeah.
you're gonna die.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the fucking blinking light.
Blowing in cartridges.
Yeah,
you
none
don't have
of
to worry
that
about that.
nonsense.
And I swear Nintendo's just odd. They're the old rich miser who lives on the top of the hill. And this is all like
Yeah.
Japan's doing. Who's like, because
It's just
they
very
gotta
weird.
know, like Nintendo of America, like this is a terrible idea.
It's just
There's so many people who still want this.
it doesn't make much sense because and there's the people that are arguing that, and I'm sure Nintendo thinks this way. I'm sure they think that that the sale of this is going to conflict with the sale of the Switch, and they're two different fucking markets. It just, and the same people, most of the same people that own a Switch and own this
would probably own both of them.
Are gonna buy the games anyway because they want to take them portably. So it doesn't make any fucking sense. You would have sold them twice.
I mean, honestly, I own most of the better games on it.
Yeah.
On the virtual console or in some other way.
Yeah.
So like to buy it for myself, I probably wouldn't, because they already sold them on the virtual console, the better games on the system for several years. But I still would, I want for different reasons. And I know I like a lot of games, but people at work who I wouldn't even think still play video games were asking me about, saying like, oh, a lot of people, I saw it on Facebook when it was first released. So a lot of people don't know what it was. Like, oh, they bring out this old Nintendo, and they wanted it. At least 2 or 3 people were talking about it who I'd never thought would still have anything to do with video games.
Yeah.
So like I said, like Mike said, it's a totally different market you're tapping into. Yeah. The old market of kids who played it back then or remember and want to give it to their kids, and and I'm sure there's a lot of anyone who wouldn't want it. These are good games.
Yeah.
And it's a good price, $2 a game. It's a good price.
No, and
I'd rather. I don't know.
The price didn't even really matter so much. People were gonna buy. If this could have been $80, people would have bought it. It was just.
That's what I'm hoping that they maybe there's so much outrage that they do, and like in next year maybe add 10 games to it and add $20 to it. We get 40 for 80. Maybe they fucking rectify this. But
it is weird. It's just a weird business move. It's like when things sell, like Forrest Gump was in the movie theater for fucking like 5 months. You
imagine having Cabbage Patch Kids and they're selling, and you can only make what demand you have, right? And then they're saying we're just gonna stop making them.
Nah.
Even though
we can't keep
we can
up.
sell another 20 million of these fucking dolls, but we're just gonna stop making them. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. They're just. We're gonna stop making them.
If you call a fucking pizza joint on a Friday night and they pick up the phone if they're busy and say, "Hey, it might be an hour." They don't say, "Hey, we're too busy. Fuck you." We don't want to sell any more pizza.
I don't get it.
It's a terrible.
The scalpers win. Anyone who's still got
that's true.
Because I've checked every now and then when I couldn't find it, and I still can't find it. Obviously, I checked. Maybe I can order it finally. Maybe. Why can't Nintendo just take orders, or someone an in between take orders?
Yeah, and
bang, we got 500,000 orders. Okay, we're gonna make that and we can send them out.
Yeah, you'll have yours in 40 days, whatever it is. At least so you get confirmation.
Then you know what you got.
Yeah.
You're not gonna lose money on well, we made 10 million and only 5. We sold 5.
Yeah. And it's almost like Nintendo's like, what are they thinking? Almost like, well, if these fucking scalpers can sell for 300, why can't we? Well, you could try that, I guess. Or are they even aware of it? I don't fucking know.
Honestly, if you buy this more than like $100,
you're nuts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even spend $100 on it unless it was the price.
Funny thing was that when they first started, it was $300, $200 to scalp it. And it's gone down to about $150, $100, and now it just shot back up after this announcement. Shot back up, and the last shipment is coming in pretty much in April, which is now.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna be online to get more of these?
There's already been stories on YouTube of fucking people saying they walked into a fucking a Walmart, they found 3 in a case, and while they were on the phone with their friend to see if they want one. Fucking some guy came up and tried to buy all 3.
Of course.
And he ran up to the lady opening the case saying, like, fucking, I want one of those. And she fucking gave the guy 2 and gave him 1. Which, they don't have to do that. They're probably just doing that just to be fair, I guess. But
if you're first in line, why couldn't you buy all of them unless they put some policy on something?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, here's the funny thing. I went to Target the other day, and there was one Switch sitting there, and no Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, but that's not on Nintendo.
They had a place for it though.
Yeah, but that's on Nintendo for not supplying it. It's got.
And I'm most likely probably gonna buy a Switch eventually, probably before this year's over.
Can you do that so I have somebody to play with?
Before the year's over, there's no games out.
I got one friend.
I got one friend.
Mario Kart's coming out. I got nobody.
Yeah, but Because I'm gonna want to play the Mario game at least.
Yeah.
I don't care. They always put enough quality games out. I don't play enough games these days anyway.
Well, Nintendo makes quality games. I have no issue with them as a game maker. It's more of how they run things that's a little bit more frustrating.
They're just strange. I don't get it. You can print money making these things. And Super Nintendo, when they do that, that's not coming out for a couple years. I doubt it's coming out this holiday season.
No.
I'm going to think they're going to wait on that. Because Switch is out.
It'd be great if fucking Nintendo just like bought Sega and then they just owned all the Sega stuff and they can release it.
Sega makes...
It's my dream.
They have their own console and it's crap though. It's like...
Yeah, but they don't even make
third
that.
party makes it, yeah.
They license
that's
that
why
out.
It's shit.
Sega doesn't care.
It doesn't run well.
But honestly, you can go out and buy an original Sega Genesis for $30. So, and you can get most of the decent games. Like you can get like a Sonic, you can get an NBA Jam, a WrestleMania game. Those are all under $20 with the box. So you can get these games. You don't have to pay $60 for a piece of shit console.
I just don't it's 2017. You can directly hear from your consumers immediately. Not like the past.
You have Twitter.
Why is it so frustrating to be like a Nintendo fan and want these games? And you don't even have to be a Nintendo fan. These are just good. This is just good games and good system.
Yeah. No,
why is it so frustrating not to give? The people are demanding it. Honestly, demanding it. They show up. 10 go to a store. If I go to the store, immediately gone. Immediately, we're gonna stop. We're done.
No, we don't want to sell.
We don't want to sell these anymore.
We don't want to make money.
any more. We don't want to make money.
Yeah,
you don't even have to do sketchy things to make money. You just make these things.
Yeah, all you're doing, you're not doing anything wrong by saying, "Hey, I'm going to package these games. I'm going to sell them at this price."
You don't have to lie or cheat like other places, other consumer people sell things.
I was more than happy
make things
to buy
and
this.
people buy it.
Yeah,
I was very happy to buy it.
Yeah, I really was.
And I already own a RetroPie. I own most of those games, maybe at least twice over.
Dude, I've got
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, I've got the RetroPie.
I'm still gonna buy it.
I've got the Virtual Console games. I've got the cartridges. I own like 75 NES cartridges. I've got all this shit. I was ready to buy it. And I'm gonna buy more games on the fucking Switch just in case I want to be on the go and I want to play Zelda. And I got plenty of time to burn a bush.
We just discovered the Shovel Knight series. I'm gonna probably buy those now.
So good, so good. I bought the DLC for it. I got the whole.
Oh yeah,
it's good. When I'm done playing Zelda, I'll go back to it.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish the first Shovel Knight.
No,
because I'm playing Breath of the Wild now.
Really fucking good.
And I'm loving that. But
did you see the trailer for the game that's coming? It's coming out for the Switch. And it's like it's a fighter, like a 2D fighter, but it's made like in the Neo Geo Pocket style.
No, I haven't
seen that. So you only have 2 buttons to press, like an A and a B.
Yeah.
But it is online, and it's supposed to be really smooth. I think it's fucking called I don't know. Is it like Power Punch or something? It's good. Yeah. You got to look it up.
I've heard that they're gonna make these Virtual Console games online. Is that true?
Super Nintendo, I think, is going on.
So I could play like Street Fighter 2 Virtual Console game for like $5, $8, and play it online.
Theoretically, yes.
See, that's great.
Contra 3
that's what I thought.
would be
that's
amazing.
what I thought the original Wii was gonna have. But that's fantastic. Like if I could play a Ninja Turtles beat 'em up and online with people, that's fucking.
If
great.
they were willing to license it, yeah.
But like, if you could, even though like that's great though.
If you
could
play,
do that.
If you could play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, was it Turtles in Time? Online, that would be sick. But again, Streets of Rage 2 online would be fucking amazing.
He's even better. If I could play Mario Kart 64 online? How awesome!
How about
that
GoldenEye online?
Yeah.
Even though nobody wants to go back to that.
It hasn't aged well.
No, it hasn't.
But how awesome would Mario Kart 64?
How about NFL Blitz?
Or even,
they'll never come out with it.
The GameCube Mario Kart. I can't remember. The name has gotten away from me right now.
If they bring back Phantasy Star Online for the fucking Dreamcast.
Star. That failed. It was on Dreamcast. Yeah. That failed because online just wasn't ready yet. People didn't have it.
But I think the people that
had
it,
a friend of mine had it. It's like it was like dial up.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. It wasn't ready yet. Just like PlayStation 2 wasn't ready for online yet.
Dude,
at least in America.
Listen, when
I'm sure in Japan, because Japan has like super sonic speed
do you remember
internet as compared to the States here.
What about when Genesis was out and they tried to do the Sega channel?
Yes.
You know?
That's what the virtual console, I think on the Switch should be a virtual console. I think they're doing like 1 game free or 2 games free, but it should be like that. Like you should have a whole library open to you like Netflix.
Yeah.
That's what they really should do.
Yeah. So, come on, Nintendo. Do a better job.
Get your shit together.
It's ridiculous.
Come on.
I love you.
Stop selling me the same game that's 30 years old. Just give it to us for free at this point. I mean, Christ.
You know what the thing is? Like, I'd love to have things for free. They don't necessarily have to do that, but just fucking give me the product I want.
They have like 4 or 5 good franchises, and they're just milking the shit out of them.
Yeah. And you know what? They don't even bring back... Metroid gets no love.
I'd love a Metroid game.
Yeah.
I love a 2D Metroid game even more, to tell you the truth. I like the third-person ones, but I'd love a Super Metroid, some kind of new Super Metroid. Like, think of Castlevania Symphony of the Night when that came out. That was awesome. How about they do that again? Like the way Shovel Knight looks, but a fucking new Metroid game. And it's not a handheld. It comes out on a console. I'd fucking love... People would go crazy for that.
Yeah.
I love a 2D fucking Metroid. It's just it's a different thing about it. It just, you know what I mean?
I'd love another.
I think I might. You know what? I haven't played Super Metroid in a long time. I have to pump it up once I'm finished with Zelda.
You gotta play, and I'll let you borrow my DS. A Link Between Worlds. Fantastic.
Yeah, I gotta play
Fantastic. I wish they'd release that on like a virtual console.
So I wish they'd release all the Zeldas and you could just play it on my console. Cause I'm not fun. I don't like playing on the handhelds.
No,
it's not my thing.
I think,
especially a game that has like a length.
Yeah,
where it's it's not like a puzzle game or something like Tetris.
Handheld games are definitely better than from when we were kids, though.
Oh yeah,
they're way better.
Oh yeah. Pokemon games.
Yeah. Which I've never gotten into.
I've got a greater respect for those games now than I did when
I still don't know what they are. I don't know what a Pokemon game
is. It's
does.
like a role-playing game.
Oh, okay.
More or less. I think it goes that way. You fight someone, and you throw the monster out, and they fight. Something like that.
Holding on to Pikachus.
Yeah, it's like a Final Fantasy game, more or less. We're a little lost in that little realm.
I don't know anything about Pokemon, man. I can talk about Contra all day or Punch Out or some shit,
No, they're solid games though. They're not bad.
I'm gonna eventually have to try one. But anyway, so now we're gonna try a little something different, and we're gonna have a new segment called Absentminded Batman. So here you go. Hey kids, it's Absentminded Batman. Robin. Have you seen my finger taser? Where the fuck did I put it? Collapsible bat sword, electromagnet, bat ice skates, freeze grenades, fake vampire teeth, underwater boot propellers, computerized batarang, gas pellets, Batman's life-saving robot, spring-loaded bat ears. Where the fuck is that finger taser? How the fuck am I supposed to save Gotham without a fucking finger taser? First, I lose my parents, now this. And enough with the fucking bat signal already. I get it. People need help. What the fuck? Alfred, have you seen my utility belt? Be sure to tune in next week, kids. Same bat time, same bat channel. God, I hope I don't embarrass myself.
I hope so.
I hope it's not. So, now that you've heard me act like a complete idiot, feel free to contact us at the Video Rangers email account.
Oh, come on. If you're going to do something like that, you got to have a little confidence in yourself that it was funny.
Trust me, I did this when no one was home.
I like, you know what? Your voice is all right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you don't.
No.
The voice is okay. It wasn't corny. I don't know. I like the idea of finger tasers. I never thought of that.
It's a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah. I looked
Finger
up
tasers.
Yeah, I looked up a bunch of different.
Does Batman have that?
Yes, he's got all that shit. I said is real stuff.
Finger tasers.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good weapon though. Like soldiers should have that.
I looked up like Batman's like worst weapons.
The shark spray
and shit like that.
My shark repellent.
And that's so
basically pepper sprayed the shark.
Yeah. So be sure to tune in next week and find out what happens to Batman again. If I can.
Oh, you're gonna do another one?
Oh, I already got the next 3 planned.
Oh, first scripted.
Only part of
here.
it's scripted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I usually forget my lines because I have to get real fucked up.
Whose idea was this? Is it yours idea?
No,
or
this
Big
was
Mike's?
Mike was here last week and he kind of like said something about it.
We had a little
and
thing
then
we were talking about Batman, yeah.
And then we kind of went back and forth, and then I was texting him throughout the week. And
I wasn't part of this.
I was going back. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, what do you think of this?" And like he was like, "Oh, what if you do this?" And then I sent him like a bunch of rough copies, and he was like, "I like this one, but what if you did this?" And then I added some stuff, and it was just,
all right.
You know, grown man acting like a complete fucking moron. You know. All right, but I got nothing else. What do you?
All
got?
right.
Yeah.
Oh, Teen Wolf 2.
Teen Wolf 2. Don't see it.
Don't see.
No, you should.
No,
you
you
should
should
see
see
it.
it.
Every
You should at least
movie
see
we
it.
watch, you should see.
I
Every
think.
single one.
Every single one?
Yeah. I wouldn't talk about them if I didn't want somebody to watch them and then maybe
Okay.
email me and chit chat about it.
Yeah, why not? Mike's always open to chit chat.
Yeah, I'm a loser. It's okay. You can call me.
No.
I got nothing else going on. No friends. Live in a basement.
Hope someone call me and invite me out for a drink.
All right. Until next time, if you've seen a bad movie, we're ready to believe you.